you forget just how beautiful that piece of water is.
For those who've never been to Fraser, it's one of those bucket list items that you should do.
It's been magical, incredible.
Everyone just pulling together and having a great time.
This is cool. The jungle, it's so different.
Going down.
We just kept walking up and kept floating down. It was just so relaxing, and it was so beautiful.
So Shane and his team at ROA Off-Road are one of our most important dealers in the United States. Anya and myself and Oliver have been over there quite a few times and done trips with these guys, and we always talk about how amazing Australia is and, you know, the bucket list trips that you should do here. We're like, hey guys, in your next summer break, come over here and we'll show you some of the things that Australia has.
We've had a really cool relationship with them. You know, going on 3 years, right?
Yeah.
We're finally, it's like, it's all happening. But now we're out on the adventure, having fun, and it's been spectacular so far, right?
Well, everybody was always talking about Fraser Island. It is dreamy, it is a paradise. So I was expecting it to be really pretty, and that definitely delivered. I didn't expect, I guess I knew that there was off-road, but I didn't know how adventurous it was going to be.
Here we are at Inskip Point, ready to head across to Fraser Island. Before we hit the sand, I just want to make sure everything is A-OK and drop my tyre pressures. I'm going to err on the side of caution and drop my pressures lower because we've got to get across Inskip Point here, and often that is really, really soft. Everyone's seen the viral videos of people getting stuck there. I don't plan on being a viral video, so I will probably go around 2 to 3, maybe 4 psi lower than I normally would for a sand crossing.
For my weight on my truck, I'm a bit different to everyone else. They all run probably around 18 to 20 psi. For the truck, because I'm running the truck at probably 7 tonne right now, so I do 30 in the front and then 35 in the rear, and the van I've taken down to 20. So that should give me plenty of grip on the sand. We've got a tide going out, so as the day progresses, sand will get harder, so it makes it easier on the drive.
We're at Inskip Point. So we're about to hit the beach. So we're letting air out of the tires, dropping the tires down to 18 psi, and I guess we're gonna get on the beach. I have no idea what we're doing. I just know we're getting on a ferry because we're going over to Fraser, I think it's Kgari Island, and we're gonna be driving on the beach for hours today. But yeah, so we're just airing down. We're gonna air down the tires on the trailers as well, because the sand is just supposedly it gets deep, and they're like, if I get stuck in the sand, Shane, I'm gonna just make them look bad. So
have you ever done beach driving?
I have done beach driving, but I've gotten stuck every time I go, so I'm a little worried. But I don't think I let my air out last time I went in Mexico. But yeah, I am usually driving on rocks, cliffs, ledges, boulders. I'm not a sand driver, so this is kind of new even for me a little bit.
Watch out for the crocodiles! What? I saw a sign!
What are you guys doing?
Having a sausage roll.
You're having a sausage roll? That's very exciting.
Because if they stop on the track and you stop behind them, you're stuck.
Yeah.
Right?
Because I need
you need to keep the momentum.
Yeah.
And
so if I do stop, do I slowly start going again? I don't dig into it. You can't stop. You just gotta go.
So there is no stopping. You keep the momentum and the revs up.
All the
because
way
if
into
you,
the boat?
if you
ram it?
do stop, you'll be shoveling.
Okay, I'm not shoveling.
Well, don't stop.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, this is exciting. I don't know what to expect.
This is the moment of truth where you don't want to get bogged, because all the cameras will be out to capture you being bogged, and that stuff stays on the internet forever. So, done our tyre pressures in 4-wheel drive low, and yeah, not planning on getting stuck.
Right, here we go onto Inskip Point.
3400.
It's quite bouncy the first bit, but firm underneath.
It's actually quite fun.
You'll be fine, Shane.
Pretty good. Oh, sand coming in the window.
Oh. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Where'd you come from?
I don't know. America.
I was supposed to be second.
Yeah, you were. What happened?
How'd you go? Did you make it?
I fell in the water.
In the what?
The water. The water.
Water.
Lights on, please.
Once you step on the island, you want to be prepared for anything you encounter. The main problem's probably going to be getting bogged.
This is something.
This is something, huh?
Yeah.
We got off the barge at Hook Point. There were some people as we were getting off of the barge that mentioned that don't get in our way, because there was the 4 of us with caravans. And so Banksy was a little bit too accommodating, I think.
Where's those other cars? Out of the way, I'll go left. I'll go up top. Is that all right? Go up top?
Coming around you now.
No, I can go up top though. Yeah.
Why are you going up top? It's soft up there.
No, just here. It's hard here.
And I said, don't go high because you're going to get stuck. But what did he do? He went high and he got stuck.
Oh, you're getting stuck.
Yeah.
Speak to me.
Everybody's like, Shane, be careful, you don't get stuck. You're not gonna get stuck in the sun. They're freaking out. We come in and one of their most experienced guys, he goes right in and gets stuck in the sand over here.
Luckily, it was only a quick tug by Vaughan. He left his van on. We just did the old dual across the back. So it's a tandem pull, and he just gave me a little nudge and we were out. Just shows me next time that I'll just stick to the bottom rather than trying to please everyone.
That's right.
Shane, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Steve, how you doing?
All
Well, welcome to Kgari, or Fraser Island,
as it was formerly known. What do you think?
Oh man, this is, Cynthia was just laughing. We're like, feel like, I don't know, children, giddy. We're having so much fun. First time ever on a barge with a trailer on the ocean. It's incredible, it's spectacular.
Driving on the sand.
It is very nice.
It's a unique place. You're going to have such a great time.
This is spectacular. Vaughn, thank you so much. This is just such an incredible experience.
So Oliver and Courtney, best mates from the US trips for over about a year and a half now, they have not stopped laughing the whole way. I actually haven't even seen Oliver through the day because he's been travelling with Shane and Cynthia in their car. It's been awesome to see the two kids out actually playing and minimal screen time.
So we're right now in the car, about to go to the bakery. Courtney's playing this cat game. It entertains her because she has nothing else to do and she doesn't like looking out the window. So she plays a cat game.
Okay, this is take 1 million, and it's we're going to get breathalyzered from
All the drinking
the police
that's happening.
because they think we've been drinking or something. I think they're trying to play a joke on me. Apparently, the Australians are drunks. So right as soon as
That's actually what I was thinking.
right as soon as you leave out of the town where you have lunch, they breathalyzer you to make sure you're not driving drunk. I'm just gonna go be like, take me away, officer. You guys, I hope I pass. I think I had too many drinks.
So how are you?
Doing good.
Been on a breath test before?
Nope.
Okay. Place your lips on this tube and blow out for 3 seconds.
Okay.
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 So this is a breath testing device. I require a specimen of breath, but now require you to place your mouth over the mouthpiece. Blow continuously directly without stopping. Commence blowing now. So first time on the island, sir?
Yes.
Okay, what's the speed here? Speed limit here?
40.
Okay, so all the built up areas are 40, open areas on the beach are 80. What's the maximum inland?
Inland?
On the inland tracks?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, 30 on the inland tracks,
Oh.
unless that's signed otherwise. In relation to seatbelts must be worn at all times. The fine in Queensland at the moment is $1,209. That's for every seatbelt that's not worn. Okay?
Okay.
You enjoy yourself, stay safe, and I might see you around.
Okay. Hopefully not.
See ya. Bye.
Thank you.
You drunk Australians drinking too much. That's hilarious. I've never experienced that in a routine breathalyzer in the US. I mean, people, if an officer sees you driving and he looks like you're drunk because you're swerving, maybe that's what he thought. Maybe it just looked like I'm a terrible driver. Whatever.
What? What are we looking for?
Look, this is
Look. Wow.
Is that a
Do you eat them?
Yeah,
Okay.
So Mark will
But we
cook
can eat them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that what we do?
him up and, he does like you do oysters Kilpatrick, but he'll do a Pippi's Kilpatrick.
Oh.
So, how do you spot them?
So there's usually like a little divot in the sand, like a little bump in the sand, and then they're not very far from the surface. Like here, here's one.
Okay.
Yeah, not too big. And they're alive. They're alive. There it is.
Awesome. Look at that one. Look at him.
What do you need?
There you go. He's hiding on you, is he? Under there, keep going. This way.
Oh, that. 3 of them.
Yeah. This is cool. I hope we're gonna eat a bunch tonight. That would be so cool.
Okay.
Check it out. I just went out and got fresh water. We're gonna eat like kings today. And Brandon's gonna break his no seafood rule to try some fresh clams. So I was like, so we're gonna have these for dinner? And he says, no, hopefully we'll go out and catch some fish. This will be appetizers, and then we'll have fish for dinner.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. The goal is to use it as bait.
Okay.
Do you drop the bucket?
I actually got it on camera.
Shut up, you.
And then it turns into this almost like a Lego thing where it opens up and keeps on opening, and it's just so cool.
We have made it to our campsite, and Courtney here is happy. Oh, sorry. So there's the beach. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the beach. We made it. This little area here. I'll get more to it later.
Look after me, cameraman. What are you doing? Hey! All right, I'll take it. It's worth it for a beer. Thank you. You can definitely come on more trips.
So Oliver's had the privilege, I guess you would say, of being on many trips with the MDC crew. We've been to Birdsville Big Red Bash, we've been to the Vic High Country on a trip. Goodness, we've been to the US. And so Oliver's been surrounded by adults so many times, and he has learnt so much. He has learnt fishing, he has learnt cooking, he has learnt how to be independent and look after your own self when you're out and about. But he is just so well-rounded and can have a conversation. He's been walking around with the GoPro and interviewing himself and Courtney and other people. He's just having the best time.
So what are you doing here?
Well, what I'm doing, mate, is getting ready for an afternoon fish butt. So I've just rigged up yours. Yours is sitting over there ready to go.
Thank you.
I'll knock over Sarah's next, and then I'll go do Courtney's, put mine together, and we'll go for a bit of a fish.
Right.
What's the plan, Steve?
Well, we're going to throw a bait in there and then walk down the beach and hopefully catch a fish.
Ollie, what do you reckon? Who's going to catch a fish first, you or Steve?
Probably Steve. I'm going to beat him. So he might get first because he's out there. But I'm going to beat him in the mountain.
My top three, if I were to say there was three things that were just spectacular. One of them, honestly, I haven't fished a lot in my life. And so I was fishing with Courtney, my daughter, for the very first time together. We caught a little fish. It was a little fish. It wasn't anything impressive, but it was a magical moment because, you know, I was teaching her how to cast, and we were both casting and reeling it in, and we caught a fish. So that was like number one. That was like a core memory, right? I think we're gonna just.
She was so happy.
And she's like, I'm the one that caught it, because she felt the tug and started reeling it in, and so that was definitely a magical moment for me.
We're now just short of the Maheno Wreck on one of the campsites along here. We found one big enough to get all the vans in, which is excellent. So Vaughan has been a wonderful host and put a roast pork in the smoker. It smells great, the crackling looks good. Everyone will be hungry, I would imagine. It's been a bit of a day. So now we're going to put a pork on a bun with a bit of gravy and pick out. It's a great thing doing a trip like this with people seeing Fraser for the first time, in that I've revisited a lot of places on Fraser that I haven't been to for so long. But this trip's been great because we went and took in the Maheno, which has been more exposed since the cyclone, has washed away a lot of sand. So much more of the wreck is exposed. So it was great to see that.
Being at the Maheno for sunrise was something else. Walking down to the shipwreck, up and reading the signs, I've never done that before. And having the background of the sunrise, it was just beautiful.
The tide had just been high, it was coming down, and the team's made a decision to go to Eli Creek, and we've gone there, and because no one else can get access, we're actually there on our own for about the first 3 or 4 hours, and that's amazing because every time I've been to Eli Creek, it is just packed out and you just can't get a spot.
To have breakfast there and have the place to ourselves, next level.
Yep, we're getting into the water. Oh, I just saw a fish! You did? I just saw a fish! So you just went in the water.
Floating down Eli Creek, it's just like a little lazy river, but a natural one, and it's beautiful. You come out on the beach, looking at the ocean.
The locals went down once, and we just kept walking up and kept floating down. It was just so relaxing, and it was so beautiful.
We were just in our tubes, holding hands, talking and looking around. Oh, that was so fun.
So Eli Creek, we had that all to ourselves at the start. That's unheard of. How good is it?
It's great, mate. I've actually never seen it empty first thing in the morning like that.
I think we had a good campsite to get there early. What did you think, Shane? That's your first impression of Eli Creek.
I think we
Loved it. What do you think, Cynthia?
Beautiful. I thought it was private and arranged for us.
Yeah, I think we take places like this a bit for granted sometimes in Australia. I've been here so many times for fishing trips and whatnot, but yeah, seeing you guys see it for the first time has sort of got me excited about the place again.
Hey Banksy, you were saying that water come from the mainland?
Yeah, so it's from the Artesian Basin on the other side of Maryborough. They tracked it to about 2 hours out. I believe they did some sort of radioactive isotope that they put in, and traces of it turned up here.
Okay, that's the go. Put a radioactive isotope in the groundwater.
Oh, it wasn't one of those ones that's bad for you.
Your government at work.
So second night, we're off to Central Station, and I've never actually camped there before. And when we rock up to the campsites, which are supposed to be for camper trailers, I'm like, wow, this is a bit tight. But lucky for us, we had Mark and Sarah from Bush to Beach Adventures, and they do tours. And so Mark is an absolute expert of getting people into tight spaces, and he guided the whole team. You know, with the experience of people like that, it just makes our life a whole lot easier.
Now, when you see sites like this, it's very easy to say, oh yeah, you just go in there, you go in there. There were sites there that if you followed the direction, you would not have got in. So we've gone reverse angle back into the track and reverse back into the site. I actually did a reverse from the street back in up into the site to get into mine. And then with Shane, we had the same, we got him to drive up the track and reverse back and then make the corner. And just by doing that, it just allows you to get in.
This is cool. The jungle, it's so different from everything we've been doing. We went from beach, tubing down, into the ocean, sea fishing, to now we're in a jungle. Feels like we're in the rainforest. This is so wild.
We're at our campsite and we're about to go to Lake Mackenzie for about 20 minutes. This is camp, so there's our car and van, Spanksy, Shane. Oh, I don't know where Steve is. And we're about to go to Lake Mackenzie, so bye. We are now at Lake Mackenzie.
You forget just how beautiful that piece of water is. It's crystal clear, beautiful perched lake. So it's just sitting on top of the sand dunes there.
And it's a rainy day, freezing. It's the middle of winter. I don't normally swim, and I thought, you know what the heck? Let's just live a little. It was super cool to see the boys running in and diving and doing like a cold plunge. It was so cool.
Oh, he's going on!
Oh!
How you doing, kiddo?
Cool.
Now this is a testament to Australian ingenuity. One, protection for your kids from the dingoes, and two, a couple of padlocks and you've got free child minding all day. Staying at Central Station in the rainforest was perfect, and it rained. It was so serene and enjoyable just to be there.
Central Station.
Yeah.
And we're about to walk through Central Station in a raining rainforest in the rain.
That's so pretty. So Central Station, I had walked through there many, many years ago, but hadn't ever camped. Didn't even know there was a campground there.
I guess I didn't expect the tropical forest,
The
rainforest inside.
The island.
Yeah, that, I thought it was just gonna be beaches and sand and some palm trees and more beach and maybe some hills. But there was a whole rainforest inside with big lakes. That was, to me, unexpected. Is there forest fires? Because you guys,
There hasn't been fires like there's usually controlled burns where during the cooler months they'll burn the fuel loads on the ground. But not so long ago there was a campfire left unattended and it turned into a wildfire and just decimated huge areas. So now it's absolutely no campfires because one silly person and that's it. So, but it was quite a catastrophic fire.
Very protective then.
Yeah.
Very protective. That's very cool. This is where we are.
Do you like the rainforest?
Yes.
Because it rains.
Yeah,
I don't like it anymore. Why do you like the rainforest? What's your most favorite part about this rainforest? Probably the walking, and you get some exercise.
Steve, where are we going now?
We're going to the lookout above Lake Waddy, so as you can see the sand blow and see the sky and fly a drone and chase catfish across the water.
So this is stone tool sand blow. So what happens is it basically breaks through the beachfront at first and then pushes through back into over the year. So according to the data, this moves back 1 metre every year. As it moves back, new vegetation falls in front and closes it off. So at the front of this dune now on the beach side, you can't see it's here, pushes back 1 metre every year. So it's currently now 2K from the shore, back in there. And it actually got its name from Aboriginal artefacts that they found around here at the base where it come through. and all that vegetation just gets buried back in the sand, and then new vegetation comes over the top. So it'll keep crawling this way.
We're on a sand island.
What
Is
are
this
they?
the world's largest sand island?
Yeah, so my wife just texted me. She said it's the largest sand island on Earth.
Well, the world's largest sand island would
On
make
Earth.
sense if it's the largest sand island on Earth. I think it's the exact same thing. We're just saying it in different ways.
No, I think it's the largest sand island on Earth.
The world's largest sand island.
5 minutes later.
The world and the Earth is the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
15 minutes later.
technically, yeah, they're the same.
So would you say it's
How
the
is it
world's
not
largest sand
technically?
island?
72 hours later.
Yeah, it's,
Oh,
it's the exact same thing.
2% or only, yeah. They're interchangeable.
I'm just making it funny.
So that was a bit of a challenge getting into that campsite, wasn't it? Bit of a tight squeeze. Well done, Banksy, guiding everyone into their spots.
Yeah, some of those were very tough to do in multiple turns, but we got it done, and even coming out, we had to, luckily we got the bus route there, we took the bus route to get out.
Yeah, it's sort of a bit of a precaution for anyone travelling with caravans on the island is it's a little bit of planning.
Mark and Sarah in their big, it's not a Unimog, it's a Isuzu, but we call them Unimogs in the US, big truck. So cool.
So fun.
Yeah, we're like been chatting about maybe we should get one of those and ROA wrap it, because it will be so unique. Driving around Utah, everybody will all of a sudden know.
Yeah.
It's like the ROA
Like a
truck.
military truck that everybody, whenever we're driving, everybody stops because they see that big truck.
Yeah.
So then we can go.
They have been amazing. Like, they have the gear. Also, he's very experienced, right, as a caravaner. So they know how to tow and like get into tight space. Plus he has the biggest truck. So if he can make it, we know we all can make it. And he's been kind of leading the whole crew.
Yeah, he's been leading.
Yeah, and kind of like giving us information. Like they're phenomenal tour guides.
Oh, yeah.
If that's what you want to call them. I think they actually do tag-alongs with the MDC owners. They call them tag-alongs, or like kind of like we do Roamer Adventures, where we take customers out and show them around. That's what he does with MDC owners. He is just super knowledgeable, but also just like he's
fun.
They're so fun.
So fun.
So Shane, Cynthia, what did you think of your night in the rainforest?
So beautiful, just spectacular, seeing all the green, the sand, the birds. Oh, magical.
We're camping, but yeah, it feels like a 5-star living, right?
Yes.
From the food to the amenities, the trailers. It's definitely not roughing it. The 15 has been phenomenal. Have we had any issues with the trailer itself?
No, we haven't had any issues. We've been sleeping well there, the 4 of us.
Oh, we've slept like babies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I track my sleep on my Oura Ring, and in the last 7 days, I've had better sleep than I've had probably the last 7 months.
So we've just left Central Station this morning, and all the vans still had full diesel fuels on the front of them, and some had water. So to make it so that the travel up north is better again on the beach, you transfer that weight. So for my van case, I moved 40 litres of fuel to the truck, into the fuel tank, which then takes 40 kilos off the ball weight, nearly, roughly. And then, because I've got water tanks on the back, I pumped 160 litres back into my van to fill my toilet and the water supply there. And now we're on the beach here, and we're just sitting on 75k an hour. The tide's beautiful, and it is so smooth.
We were driving and an airplane is flying down, and everybody's like, hey, do you guys want to go ride an airplane? And we're like, what? We are about to go and fly over Kgari, Fraser Island, and I have no idea. This is just awesome. We're right by Eli Creek, and we're just driving, and there's an airplane, and they got over the radio, and they're like, you guys want to go and ask them to fly us? So for a fee, of course, we're all gonna go out and fly over the island. So I'm super pumped. What do you think, Oliver?
amazing / scary.
We spotted whales while in the airplane. That was
amazing.
You love that. That was your third favorite thing.
I love wildlife. I love animals.
No, but the
yes.
airplane ride and the whales. I mean
The airplane ride in itself was one of my favorite things. Yes.
Yeah.
So we're at Indian Head, heading north up to Orchid Beach, and apparently there's people bogged and snatch strapping and all sorts of stuff, so just waiting till it clears up a little bit before we head off.
Indian Head is typically a very difficult space to traverse, particularly when you're towing.
All right, Steve, give it the berries.
Yeah, it's your friends. I've just got to wave.
Yeah, I got Steve coming.
Oh, soft on entry. Soft on the way out. And bumpy.
So it wouldn't be a trip to a sand island without getting bogged. And we had plenty of that. When we were crossing Indian Head, some friends of Mark and Sarah had got their vehicle bogged as well. A Y62 had, with a trailer, got bogged.
So everybody's like, this is, if you're gonna get stuck, this is where you're gonna get stuck.
Mm-hmm. And you know, when you're driving a soft sand track and you get distracted, things can come unstuck very quickly.
He's like driving up the thing and he looks over and randomly out of the blue, he sees his best man, like from his wedding. And he's like, so he starts slowing down because he's stuck, he's bogged.
As we pulled up beside him, I just lifted a little bit because I saw who it was. They had people everywhere. Once you lift, that's it, down we went.
Oh no, we're going down. We're going down.
Are they getting stuck?
Yep.
Stuck.
Banksy decided to get bogged. So being on these trips a few times now, one thing that I really appreciate is the companionship, the fun, the seriousness. Like we all hang around and get some advice and what to do with if things go a little bit off track.
Are they getting stuck?
Yep.
We're stuck.
Ironically found on that track already bogged were some really good friends of ours.
His best man, like from his wedding. And so the next couple hours, everybody's bogged. The camera crew, the guys, they go and get the truck and they're trying to get people out, they get stuck, and it became total mayhem. And then it started getting dark, so the tide started coming.
Yeah.
And then
and
you were
dingoes,
having some issues with dingoes, right?
Oh, the dingoes were out, and I mean, I had kids with Sarah too, but we were going back and forth bringing the, what do you call the things to recovery, the ram?
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm not sure what made them come up the right-hand side of the track, but once they went up in that position, it just takes away any chance for me to come through with momentum and work the track to go through. So as we pulled up beside him, I just lifted a little bit because I saw who it was. They had people everywhere. Once you lift, that's it, down we went. But you're smart enough to make sure you just stop, because that way then with the help of the MDC car, it was just a small bit of tension on it.
We went through, or Banksy went through, dropped off the caravan, came back and helped our friends out. So we were actually there for several hours. I think we didn't actually end up rolling into camp
4 hours,
until about 6:30 at night in the dark.
We had winching going, we had extension straps going, we had double line pulls. We had everything to try to get this car out, and it was a good 4 hours. You've got to help them out because they got a family of 5 in those 2 vehicles and they're all sitting there for that time. So helped them out, and then we got back to camp with the rest of the guys.
Woohoo. No fun going to Fraser if you don't get bogged. Murphy's Law is at work again. We've come across the Indian Head and we've managed to get our vehicles through. There was a bit of tug and snatch straps and whatnot to get through, but Indian Head's really soft and you have to hit it with a fair speed and flotation, good tyre pressures and enough speed to get you through. And it's a bit bumpy, which you just got to suck it up and ride the bumps. I didn't have any problem, but I am towing the smallest van. Shane and Vaughan, not a problem. Just blitz through with the 300 series and the Patrol.
Steve, every time he's actually been on a couple of trips with me now, and he's always been the one to brag that he doesn't get stuck. But Steve's tactical. He has the smallest van, a little 9, only weighs about 1,800, where the rest of us are in 3 tonne, 3.5 tonne, and he always brings it up. But this time, we heard over the radio when Sarah and I were helping our friends that Steve was stuck.
Does anyone have eyes on Steve? Because I thought I heard someone say that they got stuck just as we were leaving.
Champagne.
Well, I didn't take my run up and I got stuck. This is like a breaking moment.
One thing about this trip that's been a standout for me is the first time I've actually seen Steve Zammit get bogged, right? And so I've just been giving it to him ever since that actually happened.
Mr. Steve, I don't get bogged Zammit is no longer Mr. Steve, I never get bogged Zammit.
I see the fella, he just airs his tyres down to the absolute minimum. The trailer's aired down to absolute minimum. He just coasts along, whereas myself, you know, I'd rather get stuck and then let some air out of the tyres. You know, he just coasts through, and sometimes I see him do it and he's just so cruisy. That was really cool to see him come unstuck once. And so Sarah actually bought him a sticker that says, "I got bogged at Orchid Beach." And so for this trip, this is the highlight for me.
So what's happened is we've got to the beach exit up near the Champagne pools, and I've pulled up, put in low range 4-wheel drive, and I pulled up too close to the soft stuff, and guess what? I didn't make it. So Craig's just gonna connect up to the back of me, pull me backwards a bit so I can get a run. And I'll have a second go at it and hopefully get through.
Camera guys have got to rescue everyone, eh?
It's not going to happen a second time.
Who got stuck?
Steve got stuck.
Hey, what was it you were saying before about never being stuck on camera? I'm pretty sure we had cameras rolling for that little recovery back there where the camera crew had to rescue you.
Big moment.
We're about to come walk to where we did fight.
Well, that's where we came up, huh?
Well, today's a great relaxation day. We're heading down to the Champagne pools for a bit of a swim. We went to the Champagne pools. They're amazing. Always keep an eye on your kids there. High tide can get a little bit sketchy there if there's a big swell, but it's like a huge spa bath. It's just so nice to be there.
Vaughn was saying that there's normally not a lot of sand. You like, last time they came, it was all just rock. You go down and there's like holes that you're like swimming in. So this is beautiful. We love it. Everything. Whales out there breaking too.
So an unexpected surprise for this trip was actually having the whales migrating.
There was more than one. It looked like a mom and a couple babies, and they were just so active. And
They
it's
were
almost
waving.
as if they were waving.
Perfect for a day of splashing around and relaxing with the family, with the kids.
We were driving on the beach every single day, and that was spectacular.
That exceeded expectations. I did not expect that. I really was thinking there were going to be roads and maybe some dirt. Okay, yeah, maybe some sand, but driving on the sand right by the shore, that blew my mind. And we didn't do just once. We did it a few times.
Yeah, so not far till we get to Ngkala, which is going to be a cool drive.
Hey Steve, Ngkala's known for being a bit gnarly. Have you ever seen anyone take a caravan through there?
I have not seen anyone take a caravan through Ngkala Rocks, but that sounds like the kind of challenge the MDC team would be up for.
This sandy cape up the top is just a great spot to go to, and so we might go down and have a look and see if it's open. If so, we'll have a crack at getting the vans through.
Well guys, some bad news. Looks like Ngkala Rocks bypass is closed.
Oh man, that was the road where it says closed?
Oh, it looks so pretty.
Closed. I'm so sad.
Well, obviously the cyclone was a bit savage up here. They've closed Ngkala Rocks. It doesn't actually look too bad, but there's a lot of sand missing. But and it's very narrow, so I guess they're just trying to protect the rocks. Don't want people smashing it to bits. So it's a bit of a shame. Sandy Cape's beautiful. Would have been nice to get up there. Perfect tide today to do it, but we'll miss out. But hopefully next time we come back, we're going to have a go at getting a caravan through.
But it was actually cool just to walk the track and show Shane and Cynthia, you know, what Ngkala Rocks is all about, because it's a bit of an iconic spot.
Why did they close it?
Well, I don't know what it was like when they closed it, but mate, this is pretty drivable.
Yeah.
This is probably the most drivable I've seen it. We just rolled down to Waddy Point, which is a very, very popular spot during the day. There's a bit of sand dunes, the kids can go tobogganing on boogie boards, etc. down there, or you can have a fish. And this time of year, there's plenty of whiting, so the kids will probably throw a worm out in close for the whiting. And I'm going to head out to a little bit deeper water and see if I can't catch one of these tailor that they've been talking about people catching up here at the moment.
Courtney and I are going to go sand tobogganing, and everyone else is going to go fishing. And then we'll come back from sand tobogganing for a bit and then go have a fish.
Fished off the rocks just there. It was good, there was some fish around. Apparently it's fishing quite well in other places there at the moment. And if you go to Fraser, or even if you're sort of so-so on the fishing, pack a fishing rod, especially as you get through August, September and October. The fishing can be dead set amazing with tailor everywhere. Well, we're about to cross Indian Head again, and I disgraced myself last night being complacent and got bogged getting off the beach towards Orchid Beach. Now, I'm not going to let that happen again because I've heard nothing but about that since. So the plan is drive really, really fast and don't stop till we get to the other side. We're taking a bit of a run from the other end of the beach rather than the entry from Orchid Beach. So we're going to look for the hard stuff, stay on it and keep the revs up
until we pop out the other side.
Wait, so you both got bogged. Did you get bogged?
I didn't get bogged.
Well, I didn't get bogged either. So
We still got one Australian, one guy from the US.
No bogged.
See who gets bogged last.
Just wait for it on the radio. The jibes will come. The jibes will come. Yay, Steve made it.
Yeah, Steve!
I'm done.
He didn't get stuck!
What did I tell you, eh?
Well done, team. We got 4 caravans through the Indian Head blow. How good. Some people say you can't get caravans through there.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad. I think it was easier today than it was when we came through because the sand was a lot softer.
Yeah.
The rain helped us, but it was easy. No stuck.
There was also less distractions today, so you know the track wasn't half full of vehicles already bogged.
Hey, we also rock, okay? So that's why we didn't get stuck.
Well, sadly, our time on Fraser Island's coming to an end, and now we need to head over to Kingfisher to catch our barge booking back to the mainland and continue on with our trip. But we have had an absolutely amazing time here. We've seen the champagne pools, a bit of a swim, been and seen all the great sights, had a great night up at Orchid Beach, even caught a fish. Steve 1, Oliver 0, and beach camping. This is absolutely the pinnacle of camping near the sand. So you've got to get up here and check out Fraser Island for yourself. This must be about the 12th time I've been here, and I never ever get tired of it.
For those who've never been to Fraser, it's one of those bucket list items that you should do. Don't be frightened, just pick your tides and pick the weekends when the tide's the best. Give it a go, there's always people there to give you a hand.
It was great to see Mark and Sarah having a great time in their big rig in their XT14E, and also Shane, Cynthia and Courtney having an absolute great time in our Land Cruiser 300 and their XL15 4E, and you know, Brandon from the US camera crew, our camera crew, the team, like everyone just pulling together and having a great time. And some of the best times I've had at MDC was actually on this trip.
We spent the morning prepping again for the next part, so we're heading up to the tip of Australia.
I'm super excited about the next part of our trip. I have not been to Cape York. I don't know what to experience. I haven't been to Cairns, I haven't been to Townsville. So this is all a first for me, and I cannot wait to see my first crocodile in the wild and to get to the tip.
It's so funny, like everybody's been saying over the radio, like, okay, we're gonna be tomorrow, you know, or in 2 days, we're gonna be headed on the big trip. And Cynthia's like, what?
Big trip.
Like, I thought we were on a big trip. Fraser Island was like,
I already took an airplane.
like that was a trip, right? Like
yeah.
we could end it and be done. And so all the Australians are like, okay, we're getting ready to go on the, and I'm like, I imagine going to Cape York is something kind of like saying, you know, we're going to the Alaska, to the Arctic, you know, ocean, to the very northern tip. And we just kind of visited, I don't know, Moab or Yellowstone on the way. That's what Fraser Island was like. A really cool experience, but it was just along the way to say, hey, look at this cool park. Now we're going to Alaska.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's
This is it. This is like the destination, the
furthest northern point of all of Australia is where we're headed.
Have recovery gear nearby.
It feels like it's been magical, incredible. And for whatever reason, it feels like it's just about to begin.
So stop planning, stop thinking you need $1 million worth of gear on your car. Book it, pack the car, and get up here for a holiday at Fraser Island.
We are at the northernmost point of not just Australia, the country, but the continent.
It's a four-wheel drive heaven there. That's just beautiful landscape to be driving through.
The Leyland brothers made it famous with their original film of their travel. They made it look so amazing that I have wanted to do it since I was a kid.
I was okay at first.
The van's on the bridge now. Gonna feel a funny angle. Keep driving.
Hardcore off-roaders really want to achieve completing the telly track.
The two guys that were actually driving the vans hadn't even seen Palm Creek at that point, so they had no idea what they were up for.
Yeah, I'm just going to straight, let the car slide where it wants to go.
Oh, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. Oh!
That's it.
So I rock up to the Fruitbat Falls, totally in awe of this place. Dan actually took Oliver over to one of the waterfalls and he said, Mummy, it was like I was in a fish tank.
Holiday makers, adventurers in general, want to make it all the way to the very tip of Australia, get that photo and take in what the northern part of Queensland has to offer.
Right, the winner is Australia.
It's not a successful trip without a little carnage.
Oh, there goes our light.
I wasn't paying attention. I was just going.
As we came around and we saw the drop down, that was one of the moments where I was like, I'm walking this one, thank you.
They're bringing caravans. They're bringing caravans. I don't know whether they were there to see us fail or succeed, but they were definitely there.
What did you say? If he makes it, you're going to buy one?
Got the checkbook out now. This is pure madness. We're not going to make it over that, are we?
It is a premier destination to drag your four-wheel drive and, like us, your caravan to the top.